There we go. That's the look. I'll be replacing that. We'll replace that with this set right here. So don't do this at home unless you're super comfortable. Go downstairs shortly after we eat, and I'm going to be adding a few things. The rest of the things for the motorcycle came in. As I said before, I'm going to tie this in. This might turn out to be like 3 or 4 videos, but I bought, because these things are like all messed up right now, I bought some hand grips as well. Some Rizoma hand grips. It is anodized red, so it'll match with the wheels and some other things on there. So I'm probably going to go for that theme. This is the bike right there. Let me see. We're going to be changing out the grips right here. I probably have to get my blade, or unless I want to reserve these. I'm trying my best to take it off without cutting them. But if not, I'm going to have to do it a bit easier than, this is the clutch side. I take that off right there. And we're just going to cut that. It's pretty worn out. So we're just going to cut this. If something ever happens to the ones that I have now, I can always buy cheaper ones. Oh man, that's nasty. That means water's been getting into that. Ew. Look at that nasty rust, dude. What with this? This is the more simple side, honestly. It's the closest thing to this right here and the wheels. That's why I got that. I should have probably gotten sandpaper, but we don't have that, so we'll put it just like that. And that's the first one. And tighten this up as much as we can. Not gonna come off. No turning back now. So once we cut this, we are done. So that one has a particular sleeve. Like the Rizoma one has an actual sleeve in there for you. But we're gonna try to take that one. Because this one has a sleeve already, I'm gonna have to take that off. I have to try to use this makeshift situation right here into a more favorable situation for myself. You know, there's a will, there's definitely a way. Now, what we're gonna have to do is literally try to find a way to open it. That's one. Got that, that's one. Oh, there it is. Found it, boys. Found it, gentlemen. There's a third one up here that locks it all in. Cool. Try to speed this one up. This is the one with the washer. Okay, now it's loosening up. Just make sure that it's you have the front and the back in there. Right, so this is what comes out, right? So one goes in there, so we're gonna look for the one that looks just like this, right? The kit comes with these three, right? The kit comes with these three. So the one that looks the most similar to that, I would say is this one. If I do line it up, lineup's like right there. If we do this one, lineups as well. You know what? I don't know if it matters. I really don't know if it matters because this thing has teeth in there. I'm going to now set it up where I can lock it in. As you can see, we're gonna just set it up. Like as you can see, like the little teeth right there. It fit right in there. Fit right in there. So I'm gonna lock it in here. Now, before that happens, right, I do want to put this back to its rightful place, right, in its rightful area. This is the tricky part that always happens to me. So I want to get in the channel there. Now, this is what I usually do. I'll put it right in there. This is a bit easier. We can just screw it on here, right? I'll just put this to the side. Put this right here. In the channel. Put the first one in there. I'll put the more difficult one in there first. Put that one in there first. The far off one. Now, I used to be able to do it by either put it like that. Tricky part. You can usually get it by, there's a thin side to all of these most of the time. I'm gonna just try to manipulate it in there because I don't have, there it is. So that's in. I'll wipe my hands, a lot of oil. So I'm gonna try to put it together, right? As it fit back in place, I'm gonna lock it in where it should be. I'm gonna get the original bolt, lock that one in where it should be. Before I, generally speaking, I usually have all my like lubes and all these things, but I don't have it honestly. When I do get it, when I do get this thing, it's oil change. I'll tell the people to take care of that for me. Almost there. So we should be locked in. Let me just rearrange this to make it look nicer. It should fit right in. Honestly, it's pretty self-explanatory, but just in case you guys didn't know. So before lining this one up and taking care of that one, I'm gonna just go ahead and do a test fit. This is gonna be counterclockwise. Perfect. And just for a safe measure, put in neutral. For a safe measure. So that's good. And this is somewhat of a bar end, so we're just gonna tighten that up. Tighten that up. Tighten that up. So we got our things on there right now. It's not loose. It's pretty good. Got some grip on there now. Pretty nice. And let's put on the last bolt. So here we go. That's the look. Huh? So that's the look right there. You have the red Rizomas now. Looks good. Matches the wheels a bit. It took me about 3 hours to do everything on the bike. I put the diffuser, the DB killer in there. That's one. I tried to adjust the rear sets, but this one is locked up for some reason. I don't want to play around with it. I changed the handlebars so they're better handle grips. I adjusted the controls for it to be a bit better for me, and I put in the winglet mirrors. So I would have to say it's a freaking win. I did a lot today, honestly. So nonetheless, that was very fun. I'm almost complete to pretty much building out the bike. I'm probably gonna put a double bubble windshield on here. I'm thinking about doing the R1 tail modification on this, but with a twist. I'm actually gonna buy an R1 tail maybe and have it in carbon fiber. So it'll be, just whatever. I'm probably gonna throw on a 165 or 160 tire on this and put a 120 in the front. So get some girth on there. Can't really go wrong. It wasn't that crazy of a setup for me. Wasn't that crazy. I would have to rate this with, I also put the tank pad on. I gotta put this at gotta be a solid 2, if anything, putting stuff together. Wasn't too crazy. If you do mess with a bike or anything like that, make sure that you are doing it properly and you're tightening things up. But other than that, other things, I might do a clear taillight, integrated taillight, maybe a smoke. But just almost done with the build here. I'm pretty astonished of these winglets right here. I do have to find a better setup for them, honestly. But yeah, take care. God bless, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.